mic is so far away. I haven't set up my drawing tablet yet. Wow. Okay. I'm still at the loading screen. Hold on. ちょっと待って皆さん. Alright, let me just switch monitors. Yeah. Here we go. Hello everyone. Welcome chat. Welcome Zuki. Welcome back. Today we're just gonna be doing a typical casual drawing stream again because I've been playing too much games and I kind of have to, draw something for my art account. Yeah. So today we're gonna be drawing Samiko Saba. I've already done the sketch, so I've actually already prepared a time lapse. I have a time lapse somewhere in my files folder. Hello. Hold on, I think it's here somewhere. Hold on. Basically, I just need something to do. So yeah, I'll be uploading a time lapse. So I've already done a sketch. I've also done the line art and then the base color. So today we're mostly gonna be doing rendering. So I'm gonna be rendering. I'm gonna be trying to remember how to draw in my style A. I forgot how to draw in my own style because I've been drawing in my other style for a while, so I'm gonna have to copy my own self. Hold on, I'm gonna be I can't believe I'm copying myself when it comes to rendering. There's a specific way that I paint hair that I forgot. But yeah, mostly this stream is gonna be just me doing a silent stream and watching YouTube at the same time because I kind of get distracted a lot. Hold on, I'm searching for references. I did not prepare for the stream at all. Where's my recent drawings? I have a couple of recent drawings that I like. This one. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna copy my own self on how I render hair. Alright, I think that this was 2 months ago? Yeah, 2 months ago. This was last year, this Toa. Yeah, I kind of had to grab a bunch of many other artists' works because I had to reference how to draw Saba. Her hair is really complex, even though yeah, her hair is pretty simple, but there's a lot of volume. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna be watching the Fate series in the background. Hold on, let me just make sure my desktop audio is off. Yeah, here we go. Alright. Here we go. Now let us begin. Where should I begin with this? I'll probably do the hair first. Alright, now it's time for me to grab some shadows. Okay, so first we're gonna just lay out the shadows, I guess. No. I have a 2-hour Fate series video in the background. Oh my goodness. This is so bad. Is this a good color for this? Let me color pick. I kind of want to change it to around purple. Hold on. I'm gonna have to experiment with colors. This one is a decent color, I think. Hold on, let me just block out like a huge amount of shadow. Yesterday I tried to draw my OC, it's not good, but it's not bad too. I'm happy. Yeah. It's really nice to, improve on your drawings, especially if it's your own OC. Even I still can't draw my own OC. It's probably because when we draw our own OCs, or what's it called? We get extremely perfectionist, if that's the right term. Because again, it's like a representation of us. So we want to make it as perfect as possible. But when it comes to like drawing other people, it's like, yeah, we just draw other people. But when it comes to drawing our own characters, it's like, we need to make this perfect. It's our OC, stuff like that. Hold on, I shouldn't delete that. No. Okay, where's the ahoga? Oh yeah, I don't have a layer for this. The hair sub. I think it's here. Ah, yes, this one. Okay, so I just want to block out the shapes first. If I remember correctly, this is the easiest way to paint hair. Grab one color and block out the main shapes first to get like a good feel on the directional light. I'm kind of thinking that the light source would be around this top, and then where's the skin layer? I have a bunch of layers here. Am I even on Discord? No, I'm not on Discord. I can't believe this. I'm streaming without my own avatar. Oh, hold on. Real fix. Yes, I am back. I am no longer invisible. Frick. Okay, hold on. Let me just check. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, bye. I can't believe I was not streaming. What? Without my avatars. Hold on. Oh, my drawing tablet is not on focus anymore. There we go. We're back. We're absolutely back. Pixel is no longer gone. Okay, we need to pick a skin color. I kind of want to finish this a bit earlier because I want to play games. I have 1 month left on my summer vacation before I return back to school. University. It's hell. All right. Ooh, this expression looks nice. It's like, what's it called? Those yandere faces. Yeah. Hold on. And then maybe add like a direction like here. Hold on. Something like this. No, we're just gonna do like a typical tree fort directional light. Hold on. Let me sculpt the face. We're doing some cell shading. There we go. I can't pronounce cell shading. I forgot how to draw the planes of the face. Oh man, this style is normally typically detailed because my style A is pretty much like half body. And no. It's like it's portraits. Okay, so portraits, and then sometimes I have like, what's it called, full bodies. So for my full body artworks are typically less detailed, but when it comes to this, I put a lot of detail into this. Like, what's it called? Like Tola's hair. I don't know how I drew these, but I'm gonna try to draw like that. Then I have like, what's it called? Little details like the screen tones, etc. But for now, I'm gonna focus on giving this character a proper directional lighting. If I can figure out the light source, which I can't. That? I'm not sure. I don't think I'm cooking, chat. Hold on. Let's just block it out. Trust the process. We're trusting the process. Yeah. Okay. This might work. This might work. Trust the process. Gold. Yeah, let's paint the golds first. Actually, hold on. Let me change the base color of the golds. I want this to be more saturated. Let's pull this down to orange a little bit. No, orange. Pull this down. Then increase the saturation. There we go. Yeah. Okay. This one looks nice. Okay, where's the blue parts? Okay. Here's the blue layer. And then let's open the white clothes layer. I have a lot of layers. I'm s- I'm still surprised how many artists can draw on one layer only. It's honestly scary. Uh, what kind of power does it take to draw on one layer? Okay, this is the main clothes. Okay, let me just. What's a good shadow color? I'm gonna recycle my old colors. White, maybe around blue. Hold on, maybe it's blue. Blue. Oh, hold on. The other layer is kind of leaking out. Ah, it's this one. Okay. Let me just erase this real quick. Ah, yes. See, this is why I like working on like different layers. I can immediately identify which one is wrong. Hmm, shadow. Okay. Since the lighting is on this side, I might as well add like shadow here. Okay. But for the most part, he's kind of behind the sun, so I can just get away with like having this in full shadow. Okay. Let me get the other brush. The hard brush. Yeah, that's this one, it's this one. And then I could probably transform this blue. Okay, I need a good blue shadow color. Maybe purple. Desaturated purple gray. Maybe. Let me cook. I'm trying to remember my color theory. Hmm. Hmm. Perhaps not. Hmm. Wait, let me. Can I multiply this? Hold on. Multiply. Listen shadow color. Let me color pick that. Then. Yes! Life hacks! Now I just need to get this lighting correct. Hmm. Around this side should be okay. And then I'll probably add like some rim lighting on this side. Hmm. So many things, so many details to do. But for now, let's just get the basics done. I don't want it to be in full shadow, so I'm gonna have to be careful not to overdo it. Hmm. Alright, the blues should be pretty okay. Yeah, and then I'll just add some of my typical rim lighting. Yeah. Oh, I know what I could do. Know what I could do here? I can add some ambient shadow on my skin. Yes, hold on. Let me cook. No, gradient shadow, not hard shadow. Gradient shadow. So I can finally use the airbrush. How many sabas are there? Hold on. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. Oh shoot! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's more than 10. Minus a few. Definitely not saba and definitely not taco. Yeah. Oh no, that's the wrong color. Yeah, let's add a bit of gradient here. Just to spice things up. Yeah. Here we go. I could use some on the face. Hold on. Let me cook. Gradient shadow this side. You know, around the shoulder parts. And then also around the face. Trust me, this will be useful a bit later. Just some subtle gradient shifts. Then where's the SSS? No. I need a blush color. Hold on. When drawing cute and funny characters, it is important to add blush. But that's gonna be a bit red. Yeah. This doesn't typically work for males when drawing male characters. But for girl characters, this is like an important part of drawing. Hold on. Let me just... Oh shoot. How do I draw a blush in the shadow? I haven't done that before. Uh... Hold on, let me check the values. It needs to be darker. Hold on. Let me cook. No, I'm not cooking, chat. I don't know how to draw a blush in the shadow. Ain't no way. Hold on. I am being limited by my own skills. Oh, frick. You know what? Let's erase this blush for now. Let's just keep it like this. Yeah. Alright, let's try and fix this shadow. Whatever this one is. I definitely need the triangle part here. Because, what's it called? It's kind of bouncing here. You know, it's not completely in full shadow. So I need this triangle. Because it's this one at the cheek part. The cheeks. You know. Not the clapping one. But the face cheeks. Oh, you know, I'm googling cell shading. Hold on. Cell shade. Cell shading Treefort face. Oh, I'm pulling out the handy the handy YouTube guidelines. No, this is not helpful. No, okay, this ain't helping me out at all. You know what? We'll just ball it, okay? We'll just ball it. Frick it, we ball. We'll experiment with this. Uh, hmm. Hmm. Wait, I'm actually getting a bit too absorbed in details. Hold on. I should be laying out the base shadows first. This is a bad habit of mine. Like trying to put details when I haven't even finished the basic stuff. Okay. Shadow. Frills. Good thing that you can't really see all of my layers. Because you'd be so confused on how many layers I have. Like you're only seeing a partial amount of it. Oh, okay, here we go. Let's just zoom out a little bit so we can see the entire thing. And then... Where's the other one? Where's my ribbons in light blue? No, my white frills. Yeah, here we go. Put some color into this. Yeah! Look at that. Just erase. Add some rim lighting. Whoop. Okay. Oh, and then... Yeah. Color this. And then change this one so we can have like a continuous color here. Oh, I might actually make the white darker. Yeah, I might actually make the white darker. Okay. Let me just fix the light blue clothes first. This it? Yeah, this one. This is it. No. Gray. Yeah, gray. Maybe a bit purple, actually. Purplish? No, purplish gray. Yeah, desaturated purplish gray for my shadow color. Actually, you know what? Let me reference. What do the artists normally use? Oh wait, I'm missing a blue strand here. Okay. I remember that I'm gonna be putting that after I render. Actually, let me go back. I need to edit this. And then let me just do some basic eye colors. Pupil. Actually, recently my eyes have started to become real simple. Like I don't really use that many layers on my eyes anymore compared to like last year. Even though like this is super detailed, I'm starting using less layers. Hold on. Here's my technique for drawing eyes. Hold on. Let me just get the first. We need we need a shade. We need to pick a shade, a shadow color. Right. Now, we decide on where to place the pupil. So we're gonna make a pupil layer. Pupil. So we have the top shade, top shaded part on the eye, on the eyelids, and then we need to we need to determine where the pupil makes sense. You know, because if the gaze of your eye is wrong, the entire artwork is gonna look weird. Unless your character is like looking towards the distance, like maybe off screen and not to the camera or viewer, you need to what's it called? You know, position the eyes correctly, the pupils. Like for example, this one is not fixed. How do I draw the other eye? Hold on. Yeah, this one is fine because if we just stare at this for 1 second, if we stare at it like that, since this eye is like looking towards the right side, you know, this side, this other eye must. Oh, I know what I'm missing here. I need to adjust this a little bit more here. Ah, frick. You know what? We can't. We can't. This is one of the disadvantages of like doing line art. It's so hard to fix things in post. One day I'll start drawing without line art. But right now I'm gonna have to experiment with things to make this work. But yeah, well, my error here is basically just I need to move the eye a little bit more to the, you know, to the side, which is quite unfortunate because I'm being lazy right now. So we're just gonna have to make a proper pupil shape. Oh, I could adjust this one to make it look bigger. Hold on. Is that it? Does that work? No. I'm currently looking at this side of the monitor. Because normally, people will not view your drawings zoomed in on social media. They're basically just gonna see the thumbnail part, or the details. They want to make it readable from a distance. That's why I need to stop zooming in. I keep zooming in. Hold on. Does this work? Maybe if I make this a bit more rounded. Hold on. Uh, add more shadow? Ain't no way. This is my own fault in all actuality. This is my fault that I am having a hard time. He looks so cross-eyed. Huh. Hold on. How do I freaking do this? I'm crashing out, bros. Hmm. Ain't no freaking way. Wait, can I get away with details? Hold on. Let me change this color. Make this a bit darker. Shadow. Yeah? Hold on. It's a bit gray. Hold on. Yes, I'm color picking, but I can't use that, so I'm gonna have to adjust this to my own color. Alright. I'll have to adjust this. Add some lighting. How do we add lighting here? We could yellow. Okay, we need yellow. And cerulean. I need a light blue and then yellow light. Yellow. Let's add a new layer. Yellow highlight. Call this. Yeah. This one. This color right here. Yeah. It looks so obvious. Hold on. The highlight, the gaze of the eye on the right eye, it looks so bad. It's like she's not looking at us. That's my problem here. She's not looking at the viewer. I'm gonna have to fix the pupil here. Oh my goodness. Like the rest of the body can pretty much just be under-rendered, in all honesty. It's the gaze of the eyes that I need to perfect here. This is the make or break part of portraits. The face. Oh wait. This might actually work. If we hold on. What if we move this eye a little bit more? That work. Hold on. Hmm. 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 This is kind of sus. I'm pretty worried about this. Hold on. I think the eye is a bit bigger. Maybe. Perhaps. I don't know. This one works, right? I think. But yeah, this one works. Um, improve the highlights. Yeah, this one works. Hold on. False alarm. We're actually cooking. And then, hold on. Here's a nifty little eye technique. Hold on. I need to get an eye color. Yes, I'm taking colors from my old artworks. Let's add some reflection light here. Actually, I need a better reflection light. And this is something that you want to add if you just want to add a bit more shine. Normally this can be sharp, but it depends on how you draw eyes. Like, what's it called? After the shadow here, you basically just have to add like a grayish color. Mm -hmm. There we go. No, hold on. What else? I'm rendering the eye right now. Hold on. Highlights. Highlights. Okay. Now, here we go. This is the most important part. The typical anime cell shading. Okay, so since my light is gonna be like from the top here, I'm gonna be putting the eye highlights over there. Yeah. See? Oh my goodness. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. It's being made. We have an eye. We have a working eye. Hold on. Let me just change the position of the highlights. But yeah, typically these two eye highlights will be in the same position. Cause if we, what's it called? Let me just remove this. Let me give an example. If this was like this, on different sides, it's pretty confusing because one, there could be like a light source coming from this side and this side. But if you have like a proper light source, for example, here, like just a light source beaming down in this direction, you just want to put the highlights of the eyelid, the eyeball, I mean, on the same side for both eyes. Okay. Also, these can be in different shapes. In all honesty, you can have them in, you can even have them in like triangles. It doesn't have to be a circle. I've seen a lot of artists draw these with like unique shapes. Sometimes these get, sometimes the pupils can even be hearts, or even stars, like from Oshinoko, the anime. But yeah, let me let me experiment with like highlight shapes here. Maybe let's make this a diamond. I've been drawing too many, what's it called? Circle shapes since like last year, I think. Yeah. Like look at this. I made this one a bit sharper. And then I'll probably add like chromatic aberration or like colors. It's pretty easy to do. Hold on. I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Yes, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Never mind. Let's just make this the new layer. Let's delete the old one. To. Yeah, let's make this a bit larger. Because this is gonna be closer to the camera. Yeah, let's add... Okay, that's gonna be the highlights for now. What else? What else? Okay, okay. Extra shadow. Is that white? What color is that? This is not white. This is mostly like a specific color. For right now, I'm currently on the blue, and it's not entirely white because if I use pure white, I mean you can use pure white, but I just prefer using like a bit of shade here. This is close to like bluish, like light, very very light blue. Alright, I think we can now add like a darker shadow for the eyes. Gosh, I love rendering eyes. I'm not even rendering the entire art piece. Right, pick a darker color and use shift. Okay. Let's just place like a darker shadow underneath this occlusion. The reflective light under the eyelids. Just extra little detail. We don't want to make it too obvious. We just want it to be subtle. There we go. Yeah, yeah. This one could work. Yeah, just this side. Yeah, we don't have to add like the dark shadow here. So I guess I can just do the dark shadow on this side. Yeah, that works. Yeah, there we go. And then, what else could I add here? Oh, I know what I could add. Let's draw some eye line art. Yeah, just let me. This is just basically like tracing the pupil. It doesn't make no. I don't know why it works, but it looks pretty, so I do it anyway. These are just some stuff that I pick up over the years. I know. Oh, this side? I don't want to do it on this side because that's kind of the highlight. So you can think of it as like adding shadows to your pupil. Hmm. Alright. Now, it's time to color the eye whites. So I just have one layer for it. I'm just gonna alpha lock that. So when doing this side of the eyes, you basically just have to, what's it called? Grab a grayish color, not like completely gray, but something with color. So since my sky is a bit blue, I'm just gonna pick a bit of a blue color, you know, maybe purple like this. Yeah, like a bit purplish, and then paint the eye like that. Actually, I need this a bit to be a bit more gray. Yeah, like that. There we go. And then I can just blur this. Yeah, mix it up there a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Alright, let's add a bit more hard edges to this. So it's not completely a gradient. There you go. Just make sure it doesn't blend to the skin too much. Yeah. Now here is our eye depth. Uh, Actually, you can even take this a step further. There's this thing called subsurface scattering. So, subsurface scattering is basically like a Terminator color. So, wait, how do I explain this in like simple terms? Okay, there's this thing in shadow and light called the Terminator. So the Terminator is basically just uh what's it called? The boundary between shadow and light. So to do this, you just have to like pick what's it called? Find like the border between the light and shadow. For example, here on the skin. This is one of the most used techniques on skin. Oh yeah, I'm on the alpha lock layer. Then pick like a very saturated color, not too saturated, but you can still edit this like a bit later. And then just go like this. And then I can just blur this out. No, I can't. I can't. I normally take a long time doing these stuff. This is stuff that you do in like after you do everything though. So I shouldn't even be doing this right now because I'm not really satisfied with the shadow colors yet. But yeah, it just makes the skin feel more alive when it comes to like placing down shadows. So if you look at it from like a distance, yeah. Wait, hold on. I think there's some good examples here. Yeah, if you look at this, there's like a subtle, you know, subtle color. Hold on. I swear I've got a couple of good examples here. Hold on. I picked the uh you can see here, like on the knees part. It just rises the gradient. I don't know how to explain it. I know how to do it. I don't know how to explain it. Man. Yeah. But I'm too lazy to do that. So true. It's like it's a lot of work. But I don't want it, but it's so good to do. Alright, what else do we need to add here? Oh man, I'm so in the mood for gaming right now. I've been playing too much Honkai Star Rail. Wait, we need to change the colors for the ribbon up there. Hold on. Where's the blues? Blues, Doko. Wow, I'm actually making progress when I'm not watching videos. I should stream more often. Heck yeah. Normally when I draw, I like watch a YouTube video. Right now, I'm not watching a YouTube video, and I'm making more progress than usual. What the heck? Ain't no way. Alright, let's remove this. And then okay, we need to add shadow color here. Yeah, like this. I'm still waiting for Saber. Heck yeah. I also have like I think it's 200 pulls. Yeah, 200 pulls saved up for Saber. Like I want to pull for Sunday and maybe also Treeby, maybe also Ceridra, and then March and then Cyrene. No. But then again, I'm a free to play player. I think I need to save up Stellar Jades. I already ran out of my story Stellar Jades. Like I think I started playing like 3 months ago, and I've already destroyed my entire Stellar Jade bank account. My only source of the jades is the end game content now. Oh man. Okay, let's change the shadow color. Where's the light blue? Light blue Doko. Where's the light blue layer? Where did I put it? Oh, it's here. Fine. Light blue shadow. Yes. Yes. There we go. Look at that. Then we can just add some subtle colors here. Actually, yeah, we can do it like that. And then if I grab this color, you know what? Let's start painting light. We could paint light right now. Light source. Down on the edge. Just a bit of light to make it shine. There we go. Does that work? I think that works. Hold on. I think I can cook with the skin. The shapes of the shadow on the arms, I don't really need to change it that much. It's gonna be pretty simple. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. SSS. Done. I want to read it, but I think he'll rerun, and I don't know Saber. Yeah, that's the thing with the collab characters. They're not gonna be rerunning Saber and Archer, IRC, if I remember correctly, since they're collab characters. MiHoYo doesn't really typically rerun collabs that well, which is unfortunate. On the bright side, though, they're gonna be running until 3.6, I think. So that's at least 3.4, 3.5, 3.6. Yeah, that's 3 patches. So that's, I think, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. It's like 4 months. They're gonna the Fate banner is gonna be up for like 4 months or so, which is good because we can still save. Ooh. But man, hopefully we get them at like a low amount of pulls. That would be good, so we can save up for more characters. It's absolutely diabolical that they would put the most sought out characters in the same patch. Oh man. Wait. Look at that. That looks decent. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks fine. And then we'll probably just add light source. Wow, we're drawing armpit. Ain't no way. Oh, I know what I could do here. Hold on. Yes. Bounce light on the skin. Hold on. Gray. I study these. Hold on. I want to try this out. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it here? I think it's this one. Oh wait, maybe we need more texture. Texture. Is it darker? I think it's a bit darker. No, it's a gradient, right? I just hope that I win the 50-50 for real. I think the Fate banner also has like their own pity system, so it won't carry to the normal banner systems or like the standard pull or the warp pull. I'm not familiar with the term, but they have their own pity. Oh man. Does this work? I'm not sure I'm cooking here. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not sure. Hold on. Ah, you know what? We do that later. I'll let future Pixel take care of that. But for now, we do skin. We're gonna paint skin on the neck, of course. Hold on, how do we do this? Alright, let's, I guess, add a bit of dip to this shadow. Yeah, I think it's about time we render this like normal, like how it normally would. Alright. Make sure the collarbone is shining a little bit. And then this one is gonna dip here. This is where I let whichever god I'm praying to take the wheel. The rendering phase. Where I just don't know what I'm doing, but it's looking out great, nicely. Yeah, this is working. Ooh, yes! Okay. I need to make this a bit more natural. Natural. Yes! But how do I fix his face? The neck is fine, in all honesty. But the face... Do I just... Hold on. I could do a typical... I wanna draw like a directional light though. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do a typical drawing. Let's not make this harder for ourselves. Oh, I know what I could do. Hmm. No. It actually looks decent. Wait a second. Did I just Huh. Okay. This might actually work. Yeah, this might actually work. Hold on. Like the shadow. This shape right here. At all. No, it's not working. No, I'm not cooking. This is the everyday dilemma. Maybe I'm being weirded out by the math. Hold on. Let's just render them out a little bit. Uh, let's render this a little bit. Pick a base color. Pick a darker color. Put this here. Yeah, okay, never mind. Once I start rendering them out, this will look a bit more nicer. uh, hmm. Hmm. We need the gradient. No, we don't need a gradient. Maybe a little. A little bit. Yeah. No, not on that side though. Yes. Okay. Now it looks nicer. We just had to render them out. Alright, back to skin. Have to figure out the skin again. Okay, where's the skin layer? Oh, it's here. Man, even I get confused by my own layer system. It works though, and it's very organized. Okay, if we look down here, it looks okay. If we don't look at the this top of the face here, if it's just the mouth, it's fine. So my problem lies here on the nose part. Okay, like this side is okay right here. It's okay. It's this side. It's the nose. Oh, so I need to find a way to fix this nose. Nobody knows what Pixel is doing, which is quite unfortunate. Mm-hmm. There we go. Actually, let's paint the gold. We've been prolonging this a bit too long. Just the gold layer. Let's go orange. Here. Wait, what kind of gold did the Saba wear? Okay, it's typical gold. So there's still some stuff shining on it. Okay, we can get away with that. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Oh no, not like that. Like that. Alright, let's go add some lighting to this. Hold on. Let's get this color. Then add this to the rims. Also here. Mm-hmm. Yes. Wait, I shouldn't probably add that there. Yeah, we're gonna be using a different color on that side. Different color will be used there. Yeah. Okay. Highlights here and then some rim shadows. Yeah, I love painting gold. It's so satisfying. It's one of the few textures that I can paint. Cloth, not so much. But I frigging love painting gold. Heck yeah. Now we can paint some cool colors. Where's the cool? We could use a cool blue, maybe. Yeah! Oh, painting gold. The most satisfying thing you can do. Like, it's mostly just shapes. I know. Oh wait, I didn't even render this top part. Dang. Hold on, let me cook. Let me cook. Okay, where do I place the highlight? This side, maybe? Yeah, this side. Yeah! Blue. Let's place blue there. Then... go here, maybe? Yeah, just a bit of dark shadow. Dark shadow here. Hi, welcome. Hello, Sunny. Welcome to the chat. We're just drawing. No, we're rendering some casual Samiko Saba. Yeah. Right now we're painting gold. That work? I think it works. I just have like one streak of occlusion there. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to like place a cast shadow here on this side. But currently that works, yes. Alright, time to go back to painting gold. Then let's place some shadows here. Yeah, these ones can just be shadow. Since they're under the they're under the ribbon. Well, we can get away with like some shine here on the side. Wait, how do our buttons work anyway? Hmm. Okay, so it's like one top of the plane. Yeah, it's like one side. It's a typical like volcano shape, a cone shape. So we do it like that. That work? That works. Yeah. If it looks decent, it looks decent. Alright. Alright. What else do we need to render? Hmm. Oh, the ear flaps. Hold on. Oh wait, the strings on this side as well. I forgot about these. Hold on. Need to render these before I forget. Yeah, these strings right here. Replace white. Just add some light shadows. Yep. Yeah. Mm. The shadows need to be a bit bigger than the light. Like that? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that works. Alright. Now I need to add... What's it called? He has these blue... What's it called? Is it blue ahoge? No, it's not the blue ahoge. It's the, blue parts and white parts. Frick. I forgot. I forgot about them. Where's that layer? Hair blue, hair white. Do we have a base color for that? I think these are the same. Yeah, these are mostly the same. Alright, here we go. Let's switch and place it here. Oh, wait. What? Oh, it's on the banks. Never mind, it's over here, not on the sides. Dang. Yeah. Okay, it's working, it's working. So typically, how does this work? It extends to the, what's it called? There's a cut here and then there's like a white streak. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it cuts there. And then like one streak like that. Actually, we don't have to follow that in all honesty. We just need a proper shape. This is hair anyway. There we go. Just fix the hair a little bit. Actually, I shouldn't be using this brush for the hair part, since this is like it creates opacity at the end. So wait, can I extend it like that? I think this is a bit too long. It's too long. Alright, where else does she have the blue hair? The ahoge? Wait, why am I not painting on that? It's on a different layer, is it? It's on a different layer! Hold on. Hair sub. Is this it? Yes. Hair blue. Let me just copy that folder. Good thing I have a bunch of templates ready for my layers. Oh, base. Dang, it actually blends with the sky. Which is kind of bad. I did not prepare this side of the hair for the sky. Now let me check the values. Yeah, that works, that works. That's pretty okay. And then the other hair is on the side. Oh, this one is just completely blue. Yeah, that one is completely blue. A blue. Yeah, we don't have to paint that one. I guess we can just focus on like making this side better. But for now, let's paint the white sides. The white streaks. It should be on this side of the hair and that side. Ah, multicolored hair. My worst enemy. That right? I think that's positioned right. Yeah, it's only a bit of a small streak on the side. Yeah, this one here, one here. Yeah, something like this. Hmm. What to do, what to do. That work? Maybe render? Hold on, let me play some shadow. What shadow am I gonna use for this? Alt. Dang. You know, most artists draw her really blonde. Like really, really blonde. But her mama does draw her with like a desaturated blonde. Huh, let's add some highlights. Wait. Where's the light? Where's the light source? This is light, this is highlight. New layer. Hi. Light. Then we can just add some shine. Hold on. We need white. The white. Mr. White. Walter. Frick. I think that's something Saba would say. I believe. Hold on. Also add some highlights to the hair sublayer. There you go. Yeah, we can. I guess we can just maintain the highlights here on this side. I'm trying to experiment to see where I should place this. Does this even change the value? No, it doesn't. I guess I can get away with like an even more white color. Huh, okay. Oh, okay. We removed this and then create a gradient. I forgot how to do highlights. I barely do this anymore. For style A. How did I do this? How come I draw better wait, what date was this? Frick. What date did I draw that? Let me check. Real quick. I think I titled that Toa, Summer Toa. What date did I make this? Details. 2023? How come I'm a better drawer than 2023 me? Dang, old me has bars. I don't think I got anything on 2023 me. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I forgot how to draw these stuff. Alright. That's the highlights. I guess I can get away with the different side of the hair. Wait, is that a hair white? No. Hair highlight. Let's add some edge lights. Which is just gonna be the same color as the highlights. Wait, what? There you go. Oh no. Oh no. These are some unnecessary details. I should be working on different stuff right now. Not the light source. But it's so satisfying though. Yeah, let's work on the shadow, frick. It's mostly gonna be the light and the shadow parts that's gonna carry this one. Yeah, I need to work on this. Should we look like hair glow? Yeah, we need to maintain this one. We keep it like this. Ooh, yes! Like that, like that. And then I can just add some reflective light on this side. Hold on. Add dark shadow first. We'll change this color later. I just need to drop it right now. Real quick. Reflective shadow. Should I follow the shape? I should follow the shape, yes. I'm just blocking down random ass shapes. There we go. Does that work? No. It does not work. Pixel. What are you doing, Pixel? Ah, you know what? Hold on. Trace this a little bit. I kind of just want to paint on specific parts. Let's remove this from the selection. I want to paint there. And also probably here. Yeah, I want to paint there on that side. There we go. I'm not sure how that's gonna look, but let's go. Oh, that is looking nice. Yeah. Okay, okay. Because this is gonna be like a different plane. This is the outside one. This is the inside of the hair. Inside. Okay. Then I do the same for this part. So let me just unselect that a little for a second. And then we select that later. Oh wait, no, dark shadow. It's such the perfect weather to draw today. Right now it's currently raining for me. I think there's a typhoon going on. I'm not sure. I think there's gonna be a typhoon soon. Just an average wait. It's not Monday. It's an average Wednesday for the Philippines. Oh man. A very average Wednesday on the Philippines. The weather is cold. Is this Alucard as a nice lady? Very cool. I am not entirely sure who Alucard is, but it. Thank you for the very cool comment. This is currently Sameko Saba the VTuber. Yes. I I am very, what's it called? Off the grid when it comes to jokes. I'm not very familiar with Alucard. Wait. Yeah, this side. Then we can just paint a light source here. Wait, where's the hair sub again? What layer am I on? Okay. We can paint this side. We just do this. Value test. Yeah, this works. If we paint on this side. Does this work? I think it does. We just need to maintain the values. And I need to make the clothes darker. After this. After painting the ponytails. And then... yeah, this random light source here is weird. I need to change that. I need to change that real quick. Hold on. Darker shadow. Where's the where is my clothes layer? It's here. We need to change the clothes. It needs to be darker. At least the shadow part. Get a bit more red. Does that make sense? Adding a rim light? No, it doesn't. No, my artist my light source senses are tingling with this. It's telling me not to draw a light source there. But my hand is compelling me to do it. Fine. Alright, let's change the base color for the frills. There we go. I gotta go now. Good luck with drawing. Thank you for coming again. And yeah, have a good day and stay safe. Yeah. Thank you for coming to the stream. Alright, wait, where's the accessories layer? Let's see it. Need to change this color. Yeah, it's a bit dark right now. Oh, I think this works. Yeah, and then place a shadow here. Then I guess I can render the dark shadows. Maybe a dark color. Maybe blue. Does blue work? Dark purple? Dark purple. Something along those lines. Dark purple. Okay. Huh. Yeah, let's just block them out first, and we'll change the shapes a bit later. Frills, dark shadow. Just need to make a decent amount of progress in today's stream. Because I want to play Uma Musume later. I mean tomorrow. I'll probably stream it. My friends have been trying to get me into Uma Musume. I've also watched a bunch of Hololive idol. The Hololive VTubers play Uma Musume. I want to play the horse racing game, man. Hold on. Does the frills make sense? I think it makes sense. Wait. Let me observe. Wait. Where's the good references? Hold on. Frills. Hey, how do I make frills, bro? It's just basic shapes in all honesty. Yeah, it's just very basic shapes. The frill spark? Yeah. Like this side is just, a half circle, and then this side is just on the dips part. So what I could do is, let me just undo that. And I don't think the half circles are gonna work here. Hold on. Maybe, okay, hold on. Let me cook. It does not work. I forgot how to draw frills. Hold on. Dang. How did I? No, never mind. There isn't much shadow here. I can tell I have no clue what's going on here, so I just let my inner self take control. Yeah, we're just gonna do solid shapes. Frick this. Solid shapes it is. Alright, gonna use the square brush. Yeah! Somehow it's working. I just need to change this color later. Yeah! If I look at it from a distance, like the bottom of the screen right here. Oh, you guys can't see that. I'm on OBS. I have my other monitor on there. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh! Oh, I know what I'm missing now. The dark shadow on the main clothes. And then the, dress folds. Let's go. Ooh la la. This is not. The values are all over the place. I can feel it. There's a disturbance in the force. Mina-san. This is bad. The colors are all over the place. But don't worry. We've been through this hundreds of times. We've played these games before. Just trust the process, and it will turn out okay. Trust. I think. Not. We need to make the frills darker. Actually, the blue parts need to be darker. Kind of paint like this. Is it about time we add like a darker skin tone? Yes, I think it's about time we added a darker skin tone. Dark shadow. Take me, please. Now the question is it gonna be a soft color or a hard color? Let's just do soft shading. A soft edge. Yeah, this works. It's kind of blending into the Terminator color, but it's fine. Ooh. Hold on. Chotomate. Color not looks decent. Yeah, this color looks decent. Yeah, this color looks nice. And then I could probably just, you know, remove the shade. Yeah. I'm blending. I'm not even done with the artwork yet. Normally you wouldn't do this, but sure. If it works right now, it works. Oh, wait. You know what? Let's just grab. Search Twitter for references. Wait. We should probably save right now. Oh shoot! Whoa! There's lots of Genshin art. I don't even play Genshin. I'm on the HSR side of MiHoYo. Should I play Genshin? I'm kind of considering playing Genshin now. I mean, I did play it back then when it released, but I kind of just stopped when the freezing mountain started appearing. Yeah, it's around the time when the mountain appeared, the snowy mountain. I don't know what that was, but yeah, I just played through the entire Mondstadt stuff, and that's just it. I quit. Skin. Oh, hair shadow. We need occlusion. Where's hair main? Here is hair main. We need select. Reselect. Yes, thank you. Hair main. Dark shadow. I need to add a bit more color to this. To add volume. Hold on. Ooh. Very fancy. This is looking very fancy. Trust the process. As they say. And check the values. Yeah, if it looks good in black and white, it looks good everywhere. That's typically the rule of thumb. That's why I used that's why I do this. That work? It works, yes. Oh. Oh, look at this. At this side of the screen. It's the ribbons that is messing this piece up. The ribbons need to be fixed. The ribbons demand fixing. But how? What color does it need to be? It just needed to be darker. Okay. Yeah, if you have good values, even if it's like massively different colors, or like colors that don't really mix well together, I mean, still, color theory is important. Like, yeah, certain colors look good together. If your values are good, you don't really need to worry a lot about much with the drawing. I still want light source on this. So something along the top, probably. Yeah. Alright. Where's the layer? Okay, select light. Then go here. Go there. I'll probably stream for 1 more hour. In all honesty, this is a lot of progress for me. In like 1 hour. Hold on. Yeah, I've only been streaming for like 1 hour and 27. I'm surprised I've been able to do this much progress. Is this the power of not watching YouTube videos while drawing? I think it I think it is. I definitely should stream more often if that is the case. The absolute power trip that I'm feeling right now. So this is what it feels when you're not distracted. I mean, technically I'm still distracted. I'm trying to commentate. I need to practice my speech. I don't really speak that much outside of school, university, or work. Okay, does that work? Yes, that works as well. Okay, let me just delete this a little bit. Way too obvious. Because this is kind of like my signature, in all honesty. I just add like rim lights to everything, even though it doesn't make sense. I just think it looks very pretty. But the trick to this one is just like make it subtle, you know, like not too obvious. It's like it's there, but it's not too obvious. All right, now we need to fix the blue colors. I think I'm gonna have to take a page on the saturated blue. Ooh, no, no way. Purple? Should be purple, right? I think. Or should we just do this as dark shadow? Probably dark shadow. Or we could change the line art color to make it a bit darker. Hold on, let's change the line art color. Line art color, make it a bit obvious. Yep, there we go. Now it's popping out. Yeah, it's popping out now. But then again, I need to color the collarbones. Need the face as well? Nose? Yeah! Yeah! It's coming together. Ah, yes! Okay, maybe. What does this look like without line art? It looks so... It looks fine, right? Wow. I really rely on line art, don't I? Heck yeah. Oh, nose. Goodness gracious. I need to paint the ears now. Let's go. There's the ears. Where did I put that layer in? And hair sub. Luckily, we only have 3 colors on the hair sub right now. Hold on. I'm being very confused with my layering system. Dark shadow. We place that here. Yep. Wait. Hold on. What if... Oh shoot, I can't do that. We add cast shadow on the hand. No, we'll do that later. I need to I need to place down the shadows that I'm sure of right now. Yeah, I'm sure of this. Absolutely. But we do gotta make it a bit more smaller though, because again, this is kinda into the light more. This one is on the light side. There we go. Alright. This is kinda decent. Even if you look at it from the sides. From a rotated viewpoint. Perhaps. Perhaps I haven't forgotten how to draw. No, I definitely forgot how to draw. Every time it's an existential crisis. It's always gotcha. Hmm. Does this work? It works, yeah. Nah, I just need to paint the fluff, the ear fluffs. Where's the ear fluffs? No, that's the, oh, okay. Ear fluffs is over here. Na, 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 na. Wrote it to here. Paint it. Wow, it's been a while since I've drawn Nekomimi. I think the last time I drew Nekomimi was Akumi's VTuber model. Yeah, okay, that value is pretty decent. I'm gonna compare this. Zoom it out a little bit. Oh, I know. Hold on. Let me check this. This looks weird. I need to make the whites darker. Yeah, I'm at the point where I'm just rendering based on like what is wrong and what is right with the values. I'm just trying to balance the entire art piece. No, not dark shadow. You're on the wrong layer, Pixel. Please. Hold on, hold on. Just take this. Actually, this. Yes. Okay. Could balance this out with. No, this is kind of looking like it's metal at that point. Just need to be continuous. You know, like a typical clot. And then where's the blues? The blues. We are locked in. Alright. Where's the green? Okay. What kind of ribbon is here? Wait, she doesn't. She's not even wearing the ribbon on her debut. Wait, did she wear the ribbon on her debut? Not sure. What kind of ribbon is that? Scrunchy. The bow. Wait, what? The bow. Oh, the bow on the foot. Okay. Huh? What kind of ribbon is that? Is it a typical ribbon with like, a bottom like this? I mean, some artists draw. Yeah, they don't really draw the bottom. Oh, never mind. Let's just follow the official artwork. Yeah, it's a type of ribbon without the thingy, which is way easier on my side. All right, that makes it that makes it extra easier on us on our part. Hmm. Then perhaps. Wait, can we take this? We can make the hand darker, just to add a bit more contrast. You know. Just lately, I've been adding a lot more hands to my artworks. Actually, just a reference here that I use. Love Live. I seriously need to catch up on Love Live. I have a couple of friends who are very into it. I'm currently a closet fan. Oh man. I need to be more transparent with my friends. I like to do things solo and enjoy things solo. Hold on, here you go. Alright, does that work? It looks a bit muddy right now, but I'm gonna be refining this off stream. I'm pretty much just what's it called? Making progress on most of the stuff that you will see. I'll still upload like what's it called? A full-on time lapse like usual. This is just an extra stream, you know. Gotta get those reps in. Heck yeah. Right, we need to move the shadows. Hold on. We need to make this uniform. Wrong color. Has to be uniform. Listen. Um. Oh. Yep. Yeah, that works. That works. Dark shadow. Remove this. So gotta get rid of this. I kind of woke up late, so I'm gonna have to catch up on a lot of morning routines that I should have done earlier. I need to exercise. Huh. You know what? That looks decent. Right. Now, let's do part 2 on trying to fix the face shadow. No, that does not work. That work? Hold on. Pixiv! Hold on. Pixiv. Does this work? Can we see references? I need tree fort shadow. Oh, Cerebra art. Oh, Nimi art. Otomate. Nah, nuh-uh. I'm not seeing any references that would suit my art right now. Oh, but we could do like hair shadow. Ah, hold on. Wait, I'm getting distracted. Too many cute art here. You know what? Frick it, we ball. We'll just let the inner PixelNayt take over. Yes, frick it, we ball. That ain't no. I'm trying to make it work on the other side when it's flipped to. Because if it works on both sides, it's a great good job. That means you did something great. Yeah. Oh, how could I forget? I normally do this. I normally add like shadows on the side of the eyes. Oh no. How could I forget my signature? These are stuff that I normally do without a second thought. Now I'm forgetting them. I've been drawing in style B for far too long. If you're wondering what style B is, it's one of my simpler styles. Hold on. Kinda like this. Hold on. Where's my folder? My art folder. Let me just grab it real quick. Style B is kind of something like this. Right? This is right. Kind of something like this. Yeah. It's a way simpler art style. What else? Oh, Xion. I think this is one of the perfect recent examples of my style B. Hey, where is it? I lost it. Xion. Murasaki Xion. No. Windows jump scare. I can't find it, guys. Fine. We'll just do that later. It is what it is. We have to add glow. Actually, you know, since it's getting closer to 5 p.m., I might as well do post processing. Yeah, post processing. Screen. You wanna add like more effects on your artwork? You just do this. Add screen. Now. Wait, is this screen? Overlay. Not overlay. It is screen. It's kinda. This is kinda like atmosphere. This is something you normally do after the entire artwork itself. So it kind of just blends it into the background. So don't do it like me. Unless you know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. It just blends into the atmosphere. But yeah, if you look at like photographs, and then, you know, there's kind of like light rays, and then some parts of the artwork or image just blends into the light. You know? The atmosphere. Yeah. I'm gonna be posting this soon, maybe. Give me like a day or two to make this. So after the stream, I'll probably just be like working on this for like 2 more days and then post it on X and other platforms, which is currently under the link in the description. All my social media platform links for my art and stuff are currently linked in the description. If you want to check it out, yeah. I'm not active in social media. I swear. It's so weird. Like, I have the habit of like, oh man, I want to be a content creator. Oh heck no, I'm too scared of interacting with people. What should I do? Like, I kind of just upload stuff that I like. Huh. That work? Yeah, this works for light for the lighting. Ooh, yeah, like this. Wait. Lower the opacity a little bit. Yeah, see, it's working. Oh my gosh, it's working. All right, let's turn that off. Need to render some of the other parts of the character. Where is inside of the ears? Ear fluffs. Oh, okay. Ear inside. We need to render some of this first. First things first. We need to render the dark side. Maybe make it a bit more saturated. Yeah. The ear fluff itself will normally draw it pink. Pinkish. And then we had to add no, not the eyedropper. Some bits of colors of fur because it's not completely here inside. That's the kind of Nekomimi she has. Actually, shadow color would work here. Or the darker shadow color, hold on. Never mind. Let's just use the base color. There we go. Actually, I don't think we should put one here. Since it's very much to the side. Kind of ruins the composition. Alright. Wait, how long have I been streaming? 1 minute 48. We could go on for a 2 hour stream. We need 10 more minutes. Yeah. Give me 10 more minutes. Wait. No. Oh shoot. Double. Every time I move my mouse off screen, it just double clicks. You know, when I place my drawing pen on the tablet again. Wait, where's the ahoge? Listen, it's important that we render the ahoge properly. This is the lifeblood of an anime character. If one does not draw the ahoge properly, how could one call themselves an anime character? Does that work? No, the lighting does not make sense. This one works. No, hold on. Need to make the shadow a bit to the side a bit more. There we go. Then we grab this. Then render this. Add some shine. Again, this is on the sky. I kind of regret doing this in one layer because I can't do what I normally do. Yeah, I'm really regretting drawing this on one layer. I can't draw on one layer. I need like 100 layers. How many layers in this file right now? Document information. No. View. Edit? No, not that. Image. Image properties. Number of layers 161. Ain't no way. Oh, yeah. I'll probably draw like cast shadow for the ahoge. Where's the thingy? Not that. Actually, we do need that. Ahoge? If the light is here, then we'll work with it. Yeah, it's something that I will do off stream. Off screen. These cast shadows got hands, bro. Alright. Skin tone. Hold on. There's something that we need to do. Something very important. Skin glow. And then no, not saturate. Overlay? Overlay maybe? No. Just a normal layer. What I'm gonna do is basically just this. I'm gonna make it transparent by making the surrounding bits close to the skin. Oh wait, shoot. Close to, at least close to the skin color. Like the hair on top, etc. You can see it here. No, you can't see it there. No, frick. These are bad examples. What am I doing? I guess you don't really need to do it that often. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, look, it's this effect right here. Normally we can do that. Ah, you know what? Frick it. It's because we're in shadow, is it? Yeah, it's because we're in shadow. Because the face is being cast a shadow upon. Ah, you know what? It's fine. I guess we just delete that then. Now I wanna make the highlights for the hair. Like the ambient occlusion. Is it the ambient occlusion? Not really sure, but the thing is, it's this. Hold on. It's not the hair sub. I'm on the wrong layer. Hold on. Tomate. Make it a bit more gray. Ooh, I'm liking that. I'm liking that color. Hold on. Just refine the color a little bit. As for the hair shine on this side, we just do it like this. Yes. This we're cooking. We're cooking with colors. Yeah, these ones are just a bit more subtle compared to the rest of the different colors. Actually, we could add something here. Gradient shadow. Since most of the shadows that we have right now are hard edges, we could use some gradients in here. No. Oh. Yeah. There you go. Oh, you know what? If we do it like that, kind of works actually. I'll try and experiment off stream with that one. With the hand cast. The cast shadow of the hand. Because that works extremely well. Okay. And it's 4 more minutes. I just need a 2-hour stream. And we go and we're Gucci. Ah, and I need to rest after this. Frick, my sleep schedule is so fricked up. It really slurs my speech a lot. You know, the lack of sleep can make your speech a bit more difficult, which I've had since like the past couple of months. Listen. My sleep schedule is so fricked up ever since I entered college. It ain't even funny, bro. Like you study. You study like stuff unrelated to drawing when you want to take a drawing job. Luckily, this year in IT, I'm gonna have like a bunch of multimedia subjects again. One of the subjects is like game dev, and the other one is uh storyboarding, animation, and stuff. So I'm gonna be animating again. Hopefully I can submit HoloLive animations because I'm planning a lot of HoloLive animations right now. Keyword planning. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna be, you know, doing it. I have a lot of plans on my phone. Hold on. They haven't seen the light of day yet. Right. We need to add the yellow highlights. I forgot about that. How could I forget the yellow highlights? Switch to this. Peachy color. Oh. Oh. Yellow highlights. Let's just make it subtle. Can't make it too obvious for this work because... There we go, now it's Saba colors. Saba. I really missed her, like, voice when it comes to singing. She was one of the chillest voices out there for certain types of songs. There we go. There we go. Eye rendering is so fun. I'm probably gonna add more details to that. But hey! Frick. Need to wait for saving. Currently auto-saving. I'm gonna have to save this, and then I'll be drawing more off stream. But other than that, yeah, it's just a random spontaneous art stream today. So thank you guys very much for coming to today's stream. Tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming Uma Musume Pretty Derby, so be sure to check that out. Well, I'm following my friend's propaganda. I'm gonna be falling into the Uma Musume brain rot. No, not brain rot. It's actually a really cool game. I've been addicted to watching the whole live members play it. But yeah, tomorrow Uma Musume, probably afternoon as well, around the same time as I started the stream. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Yeah, goodbye. Peace. Where's OBS? Stop streaming.